Well, it's not every day a college newspaper makes headlines, but the latest edition of the Del Mar College Foghorn News has some folks talking. It's about a column focused on sex, complete with some pictures that we had to blur out. KRIS 6 News anchor Priscilla Torre is working that story for us tonight. Priscilla, I understand that the editor of the paper has not gotten in trouble over this.
Well, Lee, no. First off, the editor of the paper is the one who wrote the article. Also, the paper is independent from Del Mar. Administrators don't have a say over what gets published. The paper is for students and it's run by students. That means that students decide what goes into it. Sex with Mark isn't new. It's an opinion column that features sex advice, and it runs every few weeks in the Foghorn News. But the article catching everyone's attention? Finals aren't the only thing going down.
I think he's produced at least 4 of them over the entire semester, but what made this one different is that he included illustrations to go with them.
Robert Muhlenberg, associate professor of journalism at Del Mar College, says this article was the students' attempt at parody or humor, which included drawings of sexual positions and a detailed description of each.
I advised Mark when I read it, when I saw it all before it went out. And we talked about the potential repercussions.
But given the feedback it's gotten in just the last 24 hours, Muhlenberg admits Mark Young, the article's writer and the paper's editor-in-chief, may have missed the mark.
And this is not reflective of the person in general, perhaps at worst a misstep.
A long-time publication, a portion of tuition funds the Foghorn, and the paper needs $29,000 each year to print. In a statement from Dr. Mark Escamilla, the school's president, he says the material was published without the knowledge of the college administration. Dr. Escamilla adds, while supporting the rights of a free press, Del Mar College also holds itself to an ethical standard that was not met by these students. Meanwhile, Muhlenberg says he fully stands behind the students in their right to publish this newspaper and will continue to approach every article the same way.
When it comes to anything in the future, we'll approach it exactly the same way we approach this. We'll look at it, we'll discuss it on its merits, we'll talk about what the benefits are versus running something like that, but ultimately it still comes down to a student voice.
So we don't know what happens next to the paper or to the person who wrote the article. A spokesperson for Del Mar says administrators are still reviewing what happened. Steph.
All right, thank you, Priscilla.